All right, this is a good armbar to obviously use at the beginning of wrestling, but apart from that, it just gives us another angle on the armbars, another way to do it, because sometimes we're not going to talk too much about this, but from the guard, we don't just have to sweep. One of the things that we can do is come back to our knees, especially if I've been trying to sweep my partner and he's backing away. Then if he's running away, rather than trying to pull him in, going to my knees is an option for me. So any techniques that I can have from this position on my knees sometimes can be initiated from the guard. I start on the guard, I go to my knees and into my head-to-head attacks. We're starting this one here by controlling the collar, which gives me a bit of rotation on his shoulders there by punching into this shoulder. This hand here is going to control the arm. I like to control it around the elbow. If I control below, you can still bend it a little bit. So right on that elbow, that kind of makes stops the arm from bending. Elbow and here. First thing I'm going to do is step up and punch this shoulder forward and step with my right foot on the outside of his knee, twisting his body. So in fact, if he's not careful, he may fall over there, come around, I end up with my near right position. But what usually happens is rather than fall, he resists that, and by resisting it, I'm going to go with him, fall down, put my right shin right across his body, bring my left leg up, notice my hips come up off the ground and get that hip penetration that we were talking about earlier, and I drop down onto his head. So the worst thing I want to do here is put my foot on, make contact, then push up because I extend him away from me. So we want to elevate up, clear of him, no contact at all, dropping back down. Knees are squeezing, finish the armbar right there. Some people will fall over from there, but we don't need that to happen for the armbar to be effective. Again. So once I'm here, also the other thing is, if we think back to what we talked about with our armbars and our 4 basic points, with all armbars that we do, we need to have the hip penetration, we need to have the little finger edge down, we need to have the top leg bent, which my leg's now bent around his neck, but we also need to have our knees squeezing together. So we can improve this, rather than just throwing the shin across here, we can get it right up there. By getting it up there, when I take this leg over, I've got those knees squeezing. It's a much tighter control than if my knee's down here in his stomach. We've got that little bit of space there. So with all these little details, one, we step up here. When I fall down, my shin can go up here. Now it's harder for him to pull that elbow out. Left leg right up, make no contact. Drop down, bend that top knee. Knees are squeezing. Control the hand and finish right there. One more time, at pace. I get the resistance,